What's up, everybody? It's your boy Bigg Ting, and today I have a guest.
Hi everyone, my name is Babes Molan.
And today we are going to discuss about
relationships.
Old school versus new school relationships, to be precise.
Old school.
I'm not going to say I'm new school. I have things I love about the old school. Let's first distinguish what we mean by old school. By old school, we mean our parents, not our grandparents, not uko. We are talking about our parents. Mm-hmm. And the new school is us, Vijana, and Vijana, I'm talking about 20s, 30s. So the first topic is
babies. We're going to talk about kids.
Kids. So in the old school days, if you get a kid out of wedlock, it's a big taboo. Inafika point where you actually are shunned from the society, from the church, Jinini. It was such a big deal back in the day.
In new school, from a personal experience, you are embraced. The church welcomes you with open arms because you are once a lost sheep, now maybe back to the light. Your paroles, it's like having kids nowadays is not that much of a big deal. Actually, it's even a blessing for us to have kids, not aborting them. So yeah, new school all the way. Nowadays we learn how to embrace and deal with the situation.
Because considering the fact that right now single parents, single dads, single moms are celebrated, considering that back in the day your parents hear that you have a kid out of wedlock, nizile are okay, you're either cheap or something like that. They come up with names to call you just because you had a kid out of wedlock.
Marriage. So marriage is a bit diverse. It cuts across all old school and new school. In old school, you have to have, it's a must for you to get a white wedding. By white wedding, I mean watu wa kijiji walikwe, like your paroles, your best friends paroles, your high school. It's all about your parents' affair. You cease to exist at that time.
But I'm happy about the new school generation. Because in the old school, people used to invest in the paper more than investing in the relationship. So you find guys staying in marriages just because it's a taboo to get divorced. New school mentality is simple. We're investing in us. This is us. Whether we get the paper, whether we not, whether we have the church wedding, whether it's AG, it does not matter. It's about our relationship and how to build it. And many people, current generation, the new generation, trying to copy the old generation by making it about the paper, the wedding, the church wedding, actually get divorced easier.
In less than a year.
In less than a year in marriage, you get divorced after staying over 6 years.
Still on the wedding. For me, yes, I think it's every girl's dream to get married. And yeah, you put on this Cinderella big gown and all that bullshit. You pitisha watu like stress za maharambe and all, like makomiti. Guys, invest in your wedding. And a year down the line, may break up. Alafu now the question is, what made you survive the 7-8 years you've been dating that you can't last a year? And if I feel like, I've been in a relationship for 10 years now, I want to make it official, nakimbia kwa AG, and we exchange our vows, we make promises to each other. Because for me, marriage is just a piece of paper. I don't have to be regulated by a piece of paper. As long as me and my better half are okay, society will have to deal with it.
Plus, I think most of the new guys, their reason for getting married is usually to make sure that the wife actually, if you're not married, that the wife cannot inherit your stuff. So that would be the only reason. But there are things called contracts. You can actually, just like the marriage is a contract, you can actually come up with a contract where if any of you dies, the other person inherits the cash.
When it comes also to weddings, we look at our peros. For me, my parents didn't have a white wedding at TCG church or anything, the traditional one. That one is also like, you go meet the parents meet you, you pay dowry, and that's it. You're recognized by custom that you're married. So history, us being in Hollywood, at TCG, we have to get our Brad Pitt and walk down the aisle with the Princess Diana's how many inches trail. That's old school for me, as in, not old school, but that's living. It's like our purposes in life. We are born to go to school, go to get a job, get married, then get kids. That's old school for me. New school, you can even start dating in college, in university, in whatever, and you live your life. Like, we have to live our lives not to people's expectations but to our own expectations. You have to make yourself happy for you to have a happy relationship, and if it leads to marriage, well and good for you.
So do you, boo boo.
Do you.